weeded bourbon bottled in bond, right?
Okay.
So we're bottled in bond.
That's a big deal. I mean, for a craft distiller, that's a big deal.
It was exhausting getting here. We started out in 5-gallon barrels, 10-gallon barrels, 15-gallon barrels, 20-gallon barrels.
I'm your host, Jeff Sart. We're going to take you behind the scenes with the craft distillers who are pouring their heart and soul into crafting the next version of America's spirit. This is the Great American Whiskey Cookers. In this episode, Julian Jones, master distiller at West Fork Whiskey, walks us through a guided tasting of their weeded bottled in bond bourbon. Yes, you heard that correctly. Weeded bottled in bond bourbon. This is not your everyday bourbon, so saddle up. We are diving into a craft whiskey that will make you stand up and take notice. Welcome to this episode of the Great American Whiskey Cookers. I am here at West Fork Whiskey in Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm talking with Julian Jones again. And now we're going to taste through their West Fork whiskey, right?
Stuff I've actually made.
This
right?
is, yeah. And you've made this on your 500 or 600 gallon pot still.
Correct. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So what am I tasting?
So what we're going to taste through today is a couple different things, but we're going to start with our weeded bourbon bottled in bond, right?
Okay.
So we're bottled in bond.
That's a big deal. I mean, for a craft distiller, that's a big deal.
It was exhausting getting here. We started out in 5-gallon barrels, 10-gallon barrels, 15-gallon barrels, 20-gallon barrels. What we found out was there's really no cheating time and age and a real traditional style and size of barrel, right? So this particular mash bill though is still very unique in that we say high corn bourbon here, right? Mm-hmm. We're over 70% corn. We're at 73 for this particular product.
Okay.
17% wheat, and then roughly 10% rye.
Okay.
No malted barley. So it's still very unique. Again, a very unique mashing style, a very unique distillation style. But enough.
Yeah, let's try it.
I love drink some.
I love weeded whiskey.
So this is a very soft, sweet, and approachable weeded bourbon. And grain forward, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's really soft.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I have to plunge my nose into it.
Right, to even get a little bit of that spice.
Yeah.
And all that spice really comes from that little bit of rye that we have in there, right?
It reminds me of, on the palate, or on the nose, like toasting almonds with sugar, and when you're making the toasted almonds.
And a lot of people also, and I didn't get this until someone pointed it out to me, like I get a little bit of cola.
Oh yeah.
Right? That old-fashioned cola type, which is crazy. Out of a 3-grain weeded bourbon. So
cheers. I got
cheers. Yeah. Soft and sweet, right? That wheat stands out.
Yep. The wheat comes
very grain forward. You taste that wheat. It's not as saccharine as the 99.1 corn, right? You have a little more bite and a little more ethanol on the palate.
Yep. But it's still got a good balance.
Yep.
The palate, even at 100 proof, this has got a really short finish for me. I mean, it does not hang around for long at all.
Soft and sweet, right?
And it's very soft. It's a little thin in the mouth.
Yep.
It doesn't have that heavy cream on the palate and on the tongue for me, but it's really approachable
and very subtle.
Yeah, very subtle.
For a 4-year-old, bottled in bond product that is priced in the mid 40s.
Yeah,
this isn't.
That's what the price of this is.
$44.99.
Wow, that's amazing. All right, so where do they find it?
So you can get this directly from us on our website. Go to westforkwhiskey.com.
Okay.
There's a shop tab. You can get right in there and order all of our best stuff. But if you're lucky enough to live in Indiana, we don't really distribute this outside of Indiana. If you're a local bourbon bunny, Honey Hole doesn't have this product.
Sure.
Ask them to carry it.
Ask them. Fantastic. So westforkwhiskey.com. That's where they can find it.
Absolutely.
You can find us at thegreatamericanwhiskeycookers.com. Like us on the socials, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Go to Patreon. And we have to thank our Patreon supporters. Huge thank you to our Patreon supporters. We can't do this without you. We really appreciate it. Till next time, if you can't be good, be good at it. See ya. That's really,
Soft, sweet, and sassy, right? Get
Yeah.
a bit of sass
that is,
with that proof.
this is the kind of one that would sneak up on you.
Yeah.
Right? Because even at 100 proof, you could sit there and drink on this.
And like when we were thinking about this, approaching it, developing the recipes, most of the stuff you get craft-wise, especially that's young, is so aggressive. We wanted to take as much, going to the drawing board and just doing this in a vacuum, as much of that aggression out of the equation as possible.